Hi everyone, welcome to Insightful Maths. In today's session, we are going to continue chapter number 3, Playing with Numbers for grade 6. Till now, we have understood the LCM method, the prime factorization and the related terms, the common factors, common multiples. In this particular exercise, we'll be practicing how to find the highest common factors of the two numbers. So let's start the session. Before that, if you have not liked and subscribed, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel. Let's start the session. Okay, so question number 1, you can see on my screen. We have to find the highest common factors of the given numbers. The first pair of numbers given is 18 and 48. I'll be using different methods for different questions. Whichever method you find easier, you may opt for that method. Okay. Answer should be correct. If any particular method is mentioned in the examination, you have to follow that method only. If nothing is mentioned, then it is your comfort level. Okay, so question number 1 is, we are being given a pair of numbers, that is 18 and 48, and we need to find the highest common factor. Let us first see the prime factorization method for finding the highest common factor. For that, let me just do the prime factorization of these two numbers. One is 18, another one is 48. 18, we know that it's an even number, so this is divisible by 2. One more thing I would like to add, prime factorization, you have to just pick only the prime numbers to divide this. Now this particular number is divisible by 2 and 3 both. So it's your choice if you pick 2 first or 3 first. It is not going to change your answer. Your answer will still be same. So 2 into 9, that's 18. 3 into 3, that's 9. Again 3 divided by 1 is 3. We are not going to take 1 as it's not a prime number. So what have we got? 18 is equal to 2 into 3 into 3. Now we are having another number as 48. 48, another, it being an even number, it is divisible by 2. So 48 divided by 2, it is 2 and 4. 24 divided by 2 is 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. And 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Right? How many times 2 we have got? 4 times. So I can write 48 as 1, 2, 3 and 4 along with 1, 3. After prime factorization, now the most important step that you have to understand, we have to make pair of the similar factors. Pairs. It should be the number or the factor which is common in the prime factorization of both. Now have a look here. We are having 2 here and 2 here. Have we got one pair? We are having 3 here and 3 here. We have got another pair. Now I am left with 1, 3 here, but we do not have any pair for 3. We are having 2's here, but no 2 at the top. So we are having just 2 pairs. Pair means 2 numbers. Okay. Out of each pair, take only one number out. यहाँ पर एक pair है ना 2 का. 1, 2 out. We have one more pair. 1, 3 out. After taking this number out, just take the product. So 2 multiplied by 3, your answer is 6. That is the highest common factor of 18 and 48. I hope it is understood. Let us do the B part as well using the same method. B part, 30 and 42. So what is step number 1? I am using prime factorization method. After that, I'll give you one more easy method that I personally like for even the bigger numbers. It is quite easier. Now 30, it is divisible by 2. 30 divided by 2 is 15. 15 is divisible by 3. This is 5. And 5 is divisible by 5. It's 1. Now it's a turn for 42. 42 being an even number, I can divide this number by 2. So 42 divided by 2, is it 21? 21 divided by 3 is 7 and 7 divided by 7 is 1. For this, once again I request, please learn the tables till at least till 20 for making your calculations faster. Now 30 can be written as, have a look, 2, 3 and 5. 2, 3 and 5. Now we have 42, which can be written as 2, 3 and 7. I hope up till here everyone is aware of what to do. After doing prime factorization, let us make the pairs of the common factor. We can see here 2 and 2, it's common. 3 and 3 is common. We do not have any 7 up and 5 down. Just leave these numbers. Out of this pair, 1 2 out. Out of this pair, 1 3 out. Now take the product. 2 multiplied by 3 is 6 and that's your answer. Easy enough. There are so many parts of this particular question. Doing each and every part here doesn't make any sense because it is basically a practice game. Right? Now let's do one thing. I will pick this number 18 and 60. We'll use some other method for finding the highest common factor now. Till now I have used prime factorization. Now I will be using the division method for the same. Let's go ahead. Now C part is 18 and 60. What I am going to do, bigger number in and smaller number out. 18 out and 60 in. 18. Now what I am going to do, I have to keep on dividing it till the time the remainder becomes 0. Just observe the steps carefully and try to do this question yourself. You will find it much easier to find the highest common factor using this method. This is 18 now. I'm not going to do it myself. I'll show you the calculations. If you remember the table of 18, very well. Otherwise, you need to do the calculations. Now 18 stable till which position I have to read to go to 60? 18 into 2 is what? That is 36. What is 18 into 3? 8 into 3, that is 24. 2 up. 3 into 1 is 3 plus 2 is 5, that is 54. I cannot go till 14. This 18 into 4, that number will be more than 60. So move till third position. 18 into 3, 54. The difference of these two numbers is 6. Till here we know. Now what will happen? This remainder will become your new divisor. Divisor means the number which divides. Initially 18 was divisor. Now 6 is the divisor. What will happen? New divisor will divide the old divisor. That means 18. Now divide 18 by 6. 6 into 3 is 18 and we have got the remainder 0. In the last, which number? The divisor which gives you the remainder 0. This particular number is your highest common factor. So what is the answer here? Highest common factor of 18 and 60 is what? This is 6. Have a look. In just two simple steps, we got our highest common factor. Let us continue the same method for D part as well. I request stop the video and do it yourself and then check your answer. D part, bigger number in, smaller number out. Now, let us check what is 27 into 2. 7 into 2 is 14. 2 into 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. We can go till second position. Into 2 is 54. Quickly get the difference of 63 and 54. It is 9. Now what will happen? This is your remainder. The remainder becomes new divisor. Now it will divide what? The previous divisor 27. Divide 27 by 9. Does it come in the table of 9? 9 into 3 is 27 and the remainder is 0. I told you earlier also, the number which gives me finally the remainder 0, it is your highest common factor. So what is the answer here? Highest common factor is 9. I am going to do one more part for you. Let me pick the bigger number. 34 and 102. We'll easily find the highest common factor using the division method. Once again, what we are going to do, bigger number 10 in, 102 and 34 out. 34 into 3. 4 into 3 is 12. 3 into 3 is 9. plus 1 is 10. We have got 102 in one shot only. So 34 into 3 is 102. This number is completely divisible by 34. What does the rule says? The number which gives me the remainder 0 is the highest common factor. So what's your answer here? This number 34 is giving me the remainder 0. So your highest common factor here is 34. Good to go? Alright. Now let us pick the last part where 3 numbers are being given. I suggest where more than 2 numbers are there, use prime factorization method only. That is going to help you out. Prime factorization of 12, 45 and 75. After that, we will be making pairs of the common factor. Alright, 12 being an even number, 2 into 6, 12, 2 into 3 is 6 and 3 into 1 is 3. 45, again, it's a multiple of 3 as well as 5. It's your choice if you wish to start with 3 or 5. 3 into 1 is 3, 5, 15. 3 into 5 is 15, 5 into 1 is 5. 75, once again, it's a multiple of 3. Let's divide this number by 3 first. 3 into 2 is 6, 3 into 5, 15. 5 into 5, 25, 5 into 1 is 5. Good to go till here? Now let us write it in this format. 12 is what? 2 into 2 into 3. 2 into 2 into 3. What is 45? We'll write here. That is 3 into 3 into 5. Now the last one, 75, is 3 into 5 into 5. Right? Prime factorization is being done and I have written it in this format. Which factor is common in all 3? Let's have a look. Is 2 common? We don't have 2 in 45 and 75. It is not common. Do we have 3 common? We have 1, 3 here, 1, 3 here and 1, 3 here. So this is one pair out of this pair, right? The number which is common in all, you just need to take it once out. This is one pair. I have taken 3 out. Do we have 5 common? Please understand 5 is common in these two, but we do not have 5 in 12. We cannot take 5. Whichever factor we are picking, it should be common in all 3. So what is the highest common factor here? Your answer is 3. I hope it is easy enough. Let's move to the second question. What is the highest common factor of 2 consecutive? Now 3 options are given to us. In my previous videos also, I told you what is the meaning of consecutive. Consecutive means one after the other. If I talk about A part, consecutive numbers, it means one after the other, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. What is the highest common factor of 2 consecutive numbers? Let's take an example, 2. What are the factors of 2? Just 1 and 2. What are the factors of 3? It is 1 and 3. Which factor is common in both? Only 1. That's the answer. Let's check for 3 and 4. Factors of 3, 1 and 3. Factors of 4, it is 1, 2 and 4. Which factor is common in both? It is again 1. Let us check for another combination. Let's say 4 and 5. Factors of 4, 1, 2 and 4. 5 again being a prime number, factor is 1 and 5, which is common, 1 once again. So what conclusion we can draw out of this? The highest common factor of any 2 consecutive numbers is always 1. It goes true for any pair of numbers provided they are consecutive. They are coming one after the other. One more thing you have to keep in mind. If there is nothing common between 2 numbers, 1 is the highest common factor. It cannot be 0 because 1 is the factor of every number. So if nothing is common, at least 1 is common. Correct? So answer of A part, what is the highest common factor? It is 1. Second part, now we need to find what is the highest common factor of 2 consecutive even numbers. We have to find the consecutive even number. Let's say 2, which is the even number after 2? 4, 6, 8, 10, and it goes like this. We are talking about B part. What are the factors of 2? 1 and 2. Factors of 4, 1, 2 and 4. We are talking about the highest common factor. दोनों में common factor क्या है? If I talk about common factors of 2 and 4, you can see here 1 is common and 2 is also common. So these two have two common factors, 1 and 2. Which is greater out of these two? It is 2. So highest common factor of any two consecutive even numbers is 2. Let me take another combination. Let us find all the factors of 8. I am picking this pair so that you can understand it holds true for any combination of two consecutive even number. Factors of 8. 1, 2, 4 and 8. These are the factors. Now, highest common factors of 10. 1, 2, 5 and 10. These are the highest common factor. Which factors are common in both? Have a look. 1 and 1. It's common. 2 and 2. It's common. Any other number which is common? We cannot find. So till now we have got two common factors, 1 and 2. We are looking for the highest common factor. What is the greatest number out of this? It is 2 only. So highest common factor here is 2. For any two consecutive number A part, it is 1. For consecutive even numbers, it is 2. Let us check for consecutive odd numbers. Consecutive odd number mean odd number which comes one after the other in the series. Let's take the series of odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13 and so on. Let us pick any two. If I pick 5 and 7, what are the factors of 5? 1 and 5, it's being a prime number. Factors of 7, 1 and 7. Again, it's a prime number. Which number is common in both? Only 1. So what is highest common factor? That is 1. Let us take the combination of these two. Factors of 9 are 1, 3 and 9. Factors of 11 are 1 and 11. Again, which factor is common in both? It is just 1. So what is the highest common factor of any two consecutive odd numbers? It is always 1. For consecutive numbers is 1. Consecutive odd numbers is also 1. But for consecutive even numbers, it is 2. Good to go. Let's move to the next question now. Question number 3 now says the highest common factor of co-prime number. Co-prime numbers are the numbers which do not have any factor in common between them except 1. So we have a pair of co-prime numbers 4 and 15. The factors of 4, 2 and 2. Factors of 15, 3 and 5. I can see here there is no common prime factor. कुछ भी common नहीं है. So can I say that highest common factor is 0? Is this the correct answer? I told you earlier also, if nothing is common, 1 is always common. We do not mention 1 here. It is the prime factorization. 1 is not a prime number. That is why it is not shown here. So what is the highest common factor of any two co-prime number? It is always 1. It cannot be 0 because 1 is the factor of every number. That is the answer for question number 3. I am writing a question here. I request you to kindly find the highest common factors of these numbers and please put in the comment option. I'll wait for your answer. So your question is, find the highest common factor of 15, 45 and 75. That is your question. 3 numbers are being given. 15, 45 and 75. You need to give me the highest common factor of these 3 numbers. I hope you have understood and enjoyed today's session. Please like and subscribe my channel for more such informative videos. Thank you so much for watching. Happy learning.